Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Mindfulness. Week 28, Practice Slow Work. And the quote for this week: for the overachievers out there, your mantra is likely, what else can I do today? When you rush from one thing to the next, trying to cram in as much effort as possible, you lose your sense of joy and flow that comes with the process, the practice, and the action. By Tad Hargrove. In a society that places high value on multitasking and productivity, Slowing down might make you feel like you're not doing or accomplishing enough. But taking more time to thoroughly complete a task or sit with an experience will ultimately make you more productive, creative, and happy. This week, rather than racing to check everything off your list, make a conscious decision to slow down in all of your endeavors, whether it's washing dishes or completing a project at work. Do one thing at a time and give yourself more time to complete each activity. Rather than focusing on speed, shift your focus. Shift your focus to thoroughness and excellence. Try to enjoy the process rather than rushing to the result. This week's journal prompt will be 7-day journal prompt. Today, I slowed down and gave myself plenty of time to do blank. This is what I experienced by slowing down and being more focused and thorough. Be sure to fill in the blank for each day of the week. In the Bible verse for this week, Ecclesiastes 3:1, there is a time for everything and a reason for every activity under the heavens. A reminder that life isn't a race. Each task has its rightful time and place. Slowing down allows you to honor the rhythm and timing God designed for your life. In Proverbs 21:5, the plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance, but everyone who is hasty comes only to poverty. Diligence, not haste, produces lasting results. When you move slowly and thoughtfully, you're building with care and wisdom. In Psalms 46:10, be still and know that I am God. Stillness isn't inactivity, it's spiritual grounding. In the quiet and unhurried moments, we reconnect with God and gain clarity. In Galatians 6:9, so let's not get tired of doing what is good. At just the right time, we will reap the harvest of blessing if we don't give up. Good work takes time. This verse encourages persistence and patience, trusting that the outcome will come when it's meant to. In reflection, God calls us to live intentionally, not frantically. By slowing down, you make space for His presence, for your purpose, and for the full beauty of each moment. Like the quote by Tad Hargrove suggests, it's in the practice, not just the routine, not just the outcome, where meaning is found. Let these verses guide you into a week of slow, deliberate, and joyful work, filled not just with tasks, but with grace. And now, the verse reference for this week. In a world that constantly urges us to do more, be more, move faster, slowing down can feel countercultural, but it is also deeply spiritual. This week, we were reminded that our worth is not measured by our productivity, but by the presence and purpose we bring to each moment. By choosing to work slowly and with intention, we rediscovered the joy found not in the finish line, but in the journey itself. Whether it is in simple chores or significant projects, practicing slow work opened up a space for focus, creativity, and for calm. It allowed us to move from striving to savoring. The scriptures echo this wisdom, calling us to stillness, patience, and diligence. God doesn't rush, and neither must we. As Ecclesiastes reminds us, there is a time for everything. When we trust in the divine timing, we release the pressure to rush and instead walk steadily in alignment with God's rhythm for our lives. As you continue forward, carry this truth: slow is not lazy. Slow is sacred. When you embrace the pace of grace, every task becomes an act of worship, and your work becomes a reflection of His presence in your life. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to check out my website, where you can book a one-on-one discovery call to uncover insights on how you can better apply these and other practices in your daily life with ease. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. Your presence here is greatly appreciated, as your engagement on this channel helps others to find its content for their own benefit, all part of the collective healing efforts across the globe. Namaste, namasko.